you think? Good. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Happy Wednesday. It's July 10, 2019, and I'm headed into work for the day. I gotta give a call into that storage unit and see if I can move to their other location. Check yesterday's videos if you want to know more about what I'm talking about, but signed up for a new storage locker, and it's beyond terrifying and freaky. It's deplorable, terrible. So I want to see if I can change it to a different unit or something that's going to be a little bit better, more money, but closer to the house as well, and all that sort of jazz. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I am headed into work. Today's what, Wednesday? I'm still working on this project. I'm trying to get it done this week, or this step of it done. This isn't fun, to say the least. It sucks. I've been talking about it for weeks and months, but it's basically an inventory of the entire data center that I work for. So a physical inventory. So I'd gone through over the course of weeks and months and documented every single piece of equipment inside the data center, inside of each rack. And now I'm on the stage or phase of going through and comparing what we have versus what we have entered already in our ticket system. So we use a ticket system called Snow, which is ServiceNow, Snow for short. And ultimately, or eventually, the two will be connected. So the inventory software solution that we're going to use is called Nlyte, N-L-Y-T-E, and that will connect in with our ticket system, which is ServiceNow. That will allow all sorts of cool, funky, advanced features to work. So features like, automatic ticket dispatching and stuff like that. So somebody needs to deploy some new hardware, they you can set it all up in Nlyte or whatever, and then it goes to ServiceNow and says, all right, it's this type of server, blah blah blah, shoot out tickets to these groups to get whatever set up and stuff like that. So it's just been a daunting task. So I got to do that. That's the compare and contrast, and I'm basically making a new list of stuff that's not existent in ServiceNow that will need to be added. I believe will need to be added manually. I'd have to send this list to somebody, and then I'm also making another list of stuff that's in ServiceNow, but that needs to be like updated. So like, let's say the server's already in there, but the serial number is missing or something like that. So stuff like, just various little pieces and parts and stuff like that. Looks like they're painting lines on the streets and doing all kinds of crazy shit. So it's Wednesday, right? These guys are out at 7:37 and they're out. There's a crew painting lines. There's a crew busting up a piece of it's not the sidewalk, but it's like the curbing along the road, and it looks like they're probably going to re-pour it or do something like that. But today's going to be the hottest day of the year in this area. It's supposed to be I believe a heat index of 104. It's only like 7:30 and I was letting the dog out, and the thermometer says that it's like 85, but man, that sun, you feel that hitting you. And it's just a bear. But I gotta get into work. I don't really have much to report. I want to try to get going on this watercolor stuff. I feel like I want to film it or video it and that way I can use it or add it to my YouTube channel or channels. The thing I got to do though is get a setup for that. So I brought my small mini, or not mini, but my carbon fiber composite or whatever tripod. I brought it to work today, and I also brought one of my old vlog cameras. So it's the Kodak ZX3 or something, 2 or 3, I don't know, the newer one. I know that camera has more of like a zoom in on it. So I you know, I don't know if this will work or not, but I want to try, you know, and I think it would be fun to record this. So specifically what I'm going to do is probably do another portrait of Jessica, and using the other recipe that I had come up with, and by doing that I could I'm trying to get more viewers and subscribers and all that sort of stuff on my YouTube channel, my Photoshop one. I can't enable monetization or any of that stuff until I reach a certain threshold, and that sucks because I have some decent content out there that gets a lot of views, and I haven't gotten paid for it at all. So that sucks. So yeah, I guess stay tuned for more. Let's try to make the most of today. I was able to finish the second Harry Potter yesterday. It was the Hallway of Secrets or something, or the Chamber of Secrets. I don't even remember that movie, so I don't think I'm caught up on any of these videos or something, I guess. I don't know. This is there's still, I think there's a total of 8 of them or something like that, so I'm just trying to get caught up on them. If I could watch one a day, that'd be awesome, but each movie is like 2 to 3 hours long. I'm also working on downloading all of the videos for like the Marvel collection. So from my understanding, there's like 21 of them. That's a lot of movies. So and that's just for Marvel. I haven't even gotten into like the DC and all that sort of stuff, so that'll be the next thing that I get to work on. Like Aquaman is DC, I realized, because I was like, oh, Aquaman's not on there, but I got, I don't know, maybe a third of the Marvel movies downloaded, so yeah, I'm just starting at the beginning and just kind of working my way through their catalog. I really want to watch them all in order. You know, I was big into Marvel, like the comic cards and all that, as a kid. And, you know, all these movies come out, and I just haven't had a chance or a time to watch them all. Majority of them have come out since, like, Grant's been born, type of thing, and since I moved into the new position. So, when I was an operator, I used to watch movies like a fiend. And I haven't been able to really watch many as of, like, in the last, like, 5 years. So I'm trying to get caught up on all this stuff and whatever. Tonight I'm going over by Nikki's. I don't know what we're going to do, but it's going to be so freaking hot. And I'm just not really a fan of her living situation. Like, there's no fucking room to breathe, man. We got one television to watch amongst the whole family. It's just... I don't know. So, yeah. But, I don't know. We'll see. My website renewed, so it's myname.com. I use it for photography and various things like that. And, it's almost $200, and that's through that's through a host called Fat Cow, and they that's just the hosting, so that's not like the domain name or anything like that. But oh god, I still got so many other projects and stuff that I want to do and get into, man. It's just like, fuck. I got to, at some point, start, coming up with a way to tackle some of these things and accomplish what I want to do and work on and stuff, But I'm doing it. I'm getting stuff done. I'm working on things that I want to work on. I essentially taught myself how to paint. Like, who does that? This age. So that's like more of a retirement thing. But I'm trying to think what else is going on. I wanted to make it out to the range, but that's like one of my least priority things or lowest priority things. I've been trying to sort out this storage locker situation and all that sort of stuff, and that's what I've been trying to focus on the most or sort out or whatever. So I'm gonna try to give that storage locker place a call. Maybe in 15 minutes. I'll still be driving. I still got 45 minutes to drive or something to get to work. Traffic is a bitch, of course, so that's cool. And yeah, just what a mess. I don't have anything fun planned for this week. That's what's Need more vacation time. I think I'll get another week. Probably sometime in the next 3 to 5 years. I can't remember. I think it's got to have 20 years of accrued service or something. I got to be getting close. I gotta look through my notes. I think it's more than 15 though. So probably 20 years, and I get a 4th or 5th week of vacation. I don't even know how many weeks of vacation I have or get. Yeah, I don't have anything else, guys, so stay tuned. Hopefully I get some watercolor footage for y'all. That'd be cool. Watercolor painting, it's just one of those things where I just gotta resolve to do it, because it's to get started, it's such a daunting task that I'm always just what in the fuck? And then once I start, then I'm like, oh, this is awesome, this isn't bad, and then I knock it out, but then hours go by. So I'm gonna have that time blocked off or available, so to speak. I got some more hardware arriving at work, potentially even today, so I'll be busy with work stuff and all that, but I might have to dedicate and allocate and block off time over my lunch breaks and stuff like that, where I can just do that. We'll see. So yeah, stay tuned for more. Alright guys, what is happening? I'm just getting out of work for the day. It's technically the hottest day of the year. My car temperature thermometer says it's 100 degrees out. I know it's even hotter than that. I'm sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic currently, so that's also another reason why it's so high or hot. But today was a good day. Made a lot of good progress at work with work stuff. I was able to download one more Marvel movie, so I mentioned it before, but I'm working on downloading and acquiring the entire Marvel catalog. So what that means is I believe there's 21 movies total in their catalog, and there's an order that they recommend that you watch it and they understand it all or whatever. And I believe I have 13 of the 21 movies right now. So, and a couple of those that I'm missing are available to stream or view on Netflix. So, not that big of a deal. But I am heading to Nikki's now, and it's I'm just stuck in traffic. There's this one entrance ramp from highway to highway that is just always backed up for a mile and a half from the entrance ramp. It's just solid cars. So what else? I started working on, so I'm running this media server thing called Plex, Plex, and Plex it's a software solution for serving up media, and it's kind of like a media center type of thing or whatever. And I was working last night on kind of like making it nicer and better. I've had this for, I don't know, probably a year or so. I don't know. I don't even know. And I haven't done much work on it. I got it up and running and kind of got some of the basics going, but I haven't done much more with it. So last night I was like kind of configuring it and playing with it and just checking out all the settings and stuff. And then today I was working on, like over my breaks, I was working on like fixing the metadata for like my movies and stuff. So I want it to look nice and be nice versus just like all shit files and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's coming along, and I figured out last night how to group items into collections. So like there's 8 Harry Potter movies, for instance. I wanted to group them so that they you know, all 8 would be listed under like Harry Potter instead of having all 8 individuals. Once you drill into that Harry Potter, then you can see the individual movies, but it kind of like cleans everything up a little bit. Harry Potter, that's 8 movies, sounds like a lot, but something more along the lines of like Game of Thrones that has like 75 episodes or something like that. You can see where this becomes like a critical thing to do. So I was able to get the collections up and running. I set it so like now when I go to movies, it actually shows my movies. It wasn't doing that before. And when I go to like TV shows, and it shows my TV shows. So I had to fix a couple things last night. I had to remap some network drives and all that, but it's coming along and it's looking nice because I'm going to be adding more and more movies. Right now I have like 103 movies in my library or whatever, and I know I got way more than that, but I just wanted to get it up and running, so before I started loading everything into it. I'm still having an issue where it's not pulling metadata online automatically for movies, but it's doing it for the TV shows and stuff. So I really wanted to do it for the damn movies, like where it pulls down like the movie poster or whatever and all that, and it's just not seeming to be working properly for that. So yeah. But I'm just trying to think what else is going on. So I just played with that a little bit. I maybe edited half of the movie metadata settings or whatever for half of the movies that I own. But you know, now that I know how to do collections and stuff like that, when I add like the Marvel stuff, I'll group those into a collection as well. So I do also want to get like the DC Universe stuff. DC Universe is only like 8 or maybe 9 movies or something, so that's not that big of a deal. And then there's just all kinds of different things from there that I wanted to get or do or have or obtain. So it just takes time to build and maintain something like this. It's a lot of data, especially when you have to manually update and upload files and all that sort of stuff to clean it up or whatever. So I don't know why, but I wish the damn metadata would automatically pull for the movies. So I think when I initially created it, I did it incorrectly, and that's why it's not working. But I'm gonna have to keep playing with it and keep trying out, I guess. So that's that. But I believe I already mentioned it, but I did. No, maybe I didn't. But I called the storage locker place and I did lock in the one that I wanted. I might have mentioned that earlier. I don't remember. Didn't have a single time or chance to work on watercolor today. Watercolor, it's just one of those things where I gotta kind of have free time and the motivation to do it. I love doing it. It's just that was one of the reasons why I was so big into doing those Polaroids, because it was smaller paintings that didn't take as much time and stuff like that. So I don't have much else going on, so I guess I'll cut this video short. But it's gonna be a quick, busy week. You know, I'm gonna be renting that trailer on Friday, moving my storage locker out Friday, Saturday, getting clean, getting organized. I ordered yesterday and it arrived today some mouse traps and like ratchet straps for moving, that I can like ratchet the stuff down and when I have it in the what's it called, when I have it in the trailer or whatever. So I got all that. It's just you know, a lot to do, and it's so hot. I just hope it's a little bit cooler, because it's not gonna be that fun. But I don't have a super lot. I don't have like a mega ton of stuff to do or move, so it's all good. Yeah, so that's it. See you guys.